lesbian.
I'm a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian.
I don't know. This is gonna be kind of hard.
Hi, I'm Mars, and
Okay, now I can see everyone's builds. So it's gonna cut this down a little bit.
I went to an all-girls school for 5 years, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I feel like my appearance is an upset, to be honest.
Hi, my name is Lisa. My girlfriend was the first time I ever stood up for myself. Hi, my name is Iris.
Okay, she low-key just threw me off. It has some hanging shit. Now they can't all be, bro. It's one secret straight girl. This is the problem. It's gonna be hard because there's two dynamics. There's like the real one, like you feel me, like the girly ones, and then there's like you feel me, the more like manly ones.
And I eat what I have.
What you eat? My name's Maya, and
Blue hair girl pressure. I low-key see her. Her and her is these two with some pressure. I can't count.
I go to Berkeley, and I'm a film and media student.
My name's Claire. I've been in a relationship with the most beautiful woman, my girlfriend, for 2.5 years, officially yesterday.
My name's Mara, and I've been married since January 31st.
Oh, she oof. Okay. We're gonna see.
I voted her out just because she was the straightest looking.
I'm crying.
The second we walked in, I looked at everybody's outfits, and I feel like everyone just kind of had like a more eccentric vibe to their outfit, whereas Mara was just wearing
Maya O-line coach dot.
a short t-shirt.
Yo.
Y'all, it is not me though, for real.
She just talks a little bit too much, and it feels like she's overcompensating.
Talks a little too much is bad for you.
I'm letting y'all know right now it is not me. Y'all will see my girl outside. Just letting y'all know. It's probably the nails, it's probably the hair, it's probably the lashes, the makeup, the gloss, so let's be real.
Yeah, but you can you feel me? That's why she's like a girly girl though. So like it's kind of I see why, but
You would never guess.
To start us off, who is everybody's childhood crush or like gay awakening?
Have you guys seen Lizzie McGuire? Or are you too young for that? Miranda. Elaine.
So real.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Honey was a big one for Matilda, but also Amanda Bynes, and specifically in Sydney White.
I don't remember my childhood one.
I have no idea who to do that. There's always a dominant relationship. Yeah, there's a dominant, and then there's like you feel with the girl still submissive though. Whoa.
But like 6th grade was RuPaul's Drag Race, Adore Delano. That was my,
I mean they shouldn't exist.
her in drag, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I wasn't exposed to much as a kid, but Rooney Mara from Carol, if you guys have seen that movie.
Just take. You know that, bro. That even if you're a masculine girl, you know you're still petrified. Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Honestly, my
Like
first
you're
one
still
is
they still considered a lesbian.
not like a movie character or like a TV show character. It's a bank teller that I went to go see with my dad, and I think he was using me as his wingman, but I had my own idea of what was going
I wrote a
on.
little bit in your diary.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was this girl in my 4th grade class, I want to say. One time she was standing in front of me at the teacher's desk, and I just got like super close to her. She used to bully me in that grade, by the way.
Yeah.
And I stood like super close to her, and I was like, oh my God. But I was in Catholic school at the time, so I was like, oh no. And then stopped thinking about it for like 3 years.
I have a question. What would you guys say? Like, are you guys like top, bottom, like switch,
Shorty with the blue hair. I be the shorty with the blue hair is wavy.
femme,
Watch it be her with the blue hair, but she's too like vibrant. I think I don't know.
mass? Like, what do you identify within like the lesbian realm?
Verse, switch. I'm definitely femme. I would say not. I go hyper femme when I go out. I love makeup and dressing up and costumes in that way.
Yeah.
Just take the real thing is crazy.
I would say I'm switch, but also I feel like, no offense to you cute Gen Zers, I feel like the mask femme thing is a little bit more Gen Z than when I was growing up and coming out. It wasn't really discussed. Those terms didn't even exist then. So I think my wife and I both are a little bit of both. I am the oldest in the group, so I felt like maybe that would set me behind because I don't know all the lingo and the TikTok language.
Yeah, I'd say I'm more like mask top, as you can tell.
I'm not gonna lie. If she is the straight girl, there's no way she is. Okay, let me just break it.
But yeah, I would say, I mean, I like to bottom, you know, whatever. But I do become more like feminine when I'm like in the club, popping.
It feels
I know
nice to like.
It is. It's like kind of
That's a great edit, Jubilee.
like you know, crosses the line and like bends the line a little bit.
But okay, when I think like I don't know,
Yeah, it's a spectrum, and we can play with it.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that would be a bottom. Sorry if it's so. I'm not used to saying these things aloud, if you can tell. Despite that, really, really love wearing stuff that's more mask, like suits and ties are what I like to wear.
Sorry, Grandma, but I'm definitely, I definitely verse, and I feel like my appearance definitely leans more feminine. But in relationships, I'm typically the more mask person.
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
No, I think she low key. I don't know. This is an interesting fit. Like I'm looking at everyone's fits. This really gives it off. She gives me like vibrant vibes. So I'm taking it from her. She like her fit, fake jet. Like it could be her. Like I don't know. It's tough. I'm not really, you feel me,
I
educated
think
on
my
this
style
topic, so I wouldn't
reflects
know.
that, like pretty stereotypically. Sometimes I dress like a little fairy. Sometimes I dress like a 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boy heavy when I'm at work.
Me right now, literally.
How was everybody's family and friends when you guys came out? Like, was it difficult? Was it?
I think I can take this one. So the first time I brought it up, I did it at dinner over.
Nah, low key petrified. She gave me sus vibes. I don't know why. I feel like she could be the one.
Christmas break. The first thing I knew that was going to have a bad response because I grew up in an Asian household that was like pretty traditional, conservative.
Yeah.
And my mom, first thing she said was that like something about like conversion therapy, stuff like grow out of it, and I would need to find a husband eventually. And still to
Discord kitten is crazy.
this day, she calls my girlfriend of 5 years. Oh, why am I getting too emotional?
No, don't.
Oh,
It's okay.
She still calls my girlfriend of more than 5 years still my friend, which kind of hurts, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
30 seconds left.
My parents were very
That little break in her voice. I think she's not the secret straight one.
supportive. I grew up in a liberal Chicago city-based place. My dad gave me a pin, and my mom said, "Yeah, of course you never
And
liked
she
boys."
got me.
I came out with a girlfriend when I was 15. Parents were cool, uncles gay, great.
My principal outed me to my mom. My mom was not happy about it. I got grounded for like a year. It was really awesome. And then my girlfriend's parents, who were like strict Catholic Mexican parents, grounded her and pulled her out of the school.
I came out as asexual when I was 16, and that broke my parents' heart because they wanted me to find somebody that I loved. So when I was 18 and I came out, it was actually
Bro
a huge
said
relief
change your
to me
settings
to that.
halfway
So I never
through
had
the
to come
game.
out. My mom knew I was gay. She asked me. My sister's gay, and so yeah, it's just always kind of been apparent.
Hey man, sometimes you find, you feel me? It takes a certain kin and event to really change your ways.
How good is your gaydar? Well, let us know by dropping a comment down below. Now, let's get back into the video.
What the fuck was that? I was about to get hit with an ad. I was ready to shit. I was ready to fucking shit.
When we
Oh damn! All three of them.
talked about celebrity crushes, she didn't even give us one. And she basically was just like, yeah, I just came out because my sister's gay.
Even though she looked definitely the part, and I really believed her confidence, I just thought, okay, I think other people are also going to vote for her.
I knew I shouldn't have brought up the fact that my sister was gay, but I figured my appearance kind of gave it all away.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
I want to continue playing.
All right, that's very clear.
I want to ask, like, what's the gayest thing you've done to impress a woman? Because for me, I made matching silk chiffon heart-shaped pillows for my girlfriend and I because we both loved Muna's Silk Chiffon song.
I was in a relationship, like sort of long distance,
Said she's perfect.
and I would drive like twice a week to San Luis Obispo.
Nah, you need it.
Just like playing music outside of their house on Valentine's Day because they broke up with me like the day before. Like trying to get it back.
I've had a long distance partner in Sweden for over 5 years, so we're limited in what we can do for gestures. What I did do was buy her a limited edition TCG mount on World of Warcraft. I know that sounds super nerdy, but
that's cool.
But I think I spent over $2,000 on it for, supposedly it was gonna be for eventually a marriage gift later down the line, but I wanted to buy it before it became increasingly in price. But I couldn't keep a secret, so I just ended up giving it really early.
So I worked in editing.
Hold up. 2 bands on World of Warcraft? That's fake crazy. I'm not gonna. How you spend 2 bands on World of Warcraft?
On a video game series, you know Life is Strange Before the Storm. So Yes, and Dana's my personal fave. So I got autographs from every single one of the people and gave it to my now wife. It was like the geekiest thing. But
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one to
Yeah,
give.
she's a gamer.
I think the gayest thing I've done is my best friend at the time, came over and confessed that she was in love with me. And so then we like,
Now, Life is Strange is a good ass game. I would play it on stream, but I watched someone already play that one. But I don't think I've watched this. And I watched someone play the second. I forgot. I low-key watched both, but I remember one more than the
cried
other.
because I didn't feel the same. And it was just like a really intense conversation. And then I made her dinner afterwards because I felt bad that she was crying. And then we sat and watched a movie before she headed home and like cried.
You're not really talking about you being a lesbian. You're just kind of saying like, yeah, my friend had a crush on me and I denied her.
I have a question. Are you guys bothered by any particular celebrity queer baiting?
I would just go with the one a lot of people think about, like Billie Eilish, I would say. With the whole like, I wish you were gay kind of thing. Like she definitely was one of my celebrity crushes. I went to Coachella 2019. I was like, I'm meeting her like somehow. But yeah, I think her, for sure.
I would say Ariana Grande. I can't
Billie Eilish definitely wavy.
remember the song, something like break up with your boyfriend because you're bored or something. At the end, she ends up hooking up with the girl, but like there was no reason for it. Like she's never said that, I don't know.
As a queer person, I love representation. Like I get it doesn't have to happen every time, but one of the reasons I didn't come out
Billie can hurt me.
to later is because
That's
the gay
a
actors that I
crazy
love, like
statement.
they weren't gay in real life, but I was like, oh, it's an interesting character choice.
Yeah.
So I do think it's so important.
And for them to be able to like explore and like without labeling themselves to be able to explore it, but when it feels fake, like
for
Ariana,
monetary, because
100%,
it's trendy
we're gonna turn on the guys
to get this
or whatever.
audience.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know which person out of this group you guys have the highest doubt in so we can have that person speak more? That way we could group up our votes into a more
She treats her fans like shit, makes no difference. Does she really? I really know too much about Billie Eilish. I didn't know who Billie Eilish was until she won like 5 Grammys. I was late on Billie Eilish.
centralized way such that if someone says that they think it's a certain person, people are more likely to vote that person out because they don't want to be voted out themselves. So they're going to choose the one that they think will be voted.
Can I ask about how you met your wife?
yes, so she's friends with 2 of my coworkers.
Are they really that sus of her?
At this, I review content for a children's programming network, and so we all had this. It's actually funny. It's a Christian network, but every single person I work with is gay, and so we had this big LGBTQ Christian party, which is pretty unheard of. And I met her there. She's 47. She is a lot older than me. That was hard.
God damn.
Harder to stomach for my parents than me being gay, but they absolutely love her now. They actually gave her. This is the ring my dad proposed to my mom with, and this is what they gave to her as
I
like,
am
we fully
pretty
accept you.
confident in you. I kind of have a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're about to vote her out.
I wish I could give you some kind of
I've
experience,
seen some clips of her taking her fans, talking down on her fans.
but I won't vote you out because I don't. Just because I have doubt.
Low-key, I think her name is Claire. Low-key giving me, I don't know. She might be one too.
At the end of the day, I thought everyone but Mars seemed more lesbian to me because Mars was just like too pretty.
That's crazy. I'm feeling very, very humbled. I haven't had someone question my sexuality since I was probably 12. Obviously, time was against me and the clock ran out, so I wasn't able to answer. And so it left everyone with like a final impression of, oh, we're sus of Mars, which is valid.
We have a new rule for future rounds.
Imagine O-line coach is mad funny.
Every time you vote out the wrong person, the prize money will be cut in half. Please raise your hand if you want to
I'm not gonna lie, if I'm them, it's either, I think they should talk to her more.
continue playing the game.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What is your like favorite thing and least favorite thing about being a lesbian like today?
I would say my favorite thing is the amount of acceptance in the community is lovely. My least favorite thing is hearing the stories that my wife has gone through because she's 47. And so she obviously faced a lot more prejudice. I would say that's my least favorite thing.
Yeah, the community that involves, but also decentralizing men from your life and how that's improved my relationships with other women. Also just being in love with a woman, I feel like is like
You don't want to keep going, get her out of here.
favor, but it's like a more evolved sense, and there's such beauty in being outside, and specifically so outside the patriarchy.
I don't know why she's low-key. I don't know. She might be it, bro.
And then something I don't like, I still think there's issues within the community, within judgments and inclusion that I really hope that we, strive for.
Maybe they already got her out.
Do more work on.
I like being sort of just like the opposite of what is like normal. Like I feel like that is so awesome. And yeah, and I think my least favorite thing is probably like.
Petrified, you be saying some wild stuff. Bro said I can make all these. You find God?
Just like older men not understanding, especially like out in public spaces, there not being enough spaces like bars and this and that. It's just like you can't be yourself, and it's like you really don't fit in, and it's just, you know, that's what I really hate about it.
There are some people, and in particular, there's some in the lesbian community who have said that I can't call myself a lesbian because I have been in a relationship with a woman who happens to be trans, and the last time I told my coworker about that, they said I couldn't possibly classify myself as a lesbian if I was willing to be with someone before surgery, or and really digged into my sexual history too. So it's stuff like that. But the reason why I actually came here today was because I wanted to let trans people know that you're not an abomination, you're not a monster. You are fully capable of being loved, and as I love my partner, it's nobody else's.
There's like, if she's a straight girl, oh my God, there's just nowhere.
Business, and you can be you, and that's
She's putting in pain right
Trans
now.
women are women. If you are a woman dating a trans woman, you are in a lesbian relationship. Don't let anyone invalidate trans people.
If anyone has any doubts about me, I'd love to clear it up. I am at this point the most like straight looking of them all.
Hey, Butterfly, you entitled to your opinion, man.
I feel like 2 have cried.
As long as
There's
you
no way
respect
Maya's
others.
like not a lesbian. It's gonna be me.
Would you ever want to get married someday?
Listen, I'm working towards it. I do feel it's a little archaic. I do feel it's a little patriarchal.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
I do think it's evolving, and I do think it's. I think
I
weddings
think it
are
can
awesome.
be done the right way.
I think for us, like she kind of like hadn't been with any women before me.
Yeah.
And she's sort of just like the lipstick lesbian type. So we don't want to just like conform and just like be just like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get her out for the fun of it. Yeah. What the why would Maya choose? They're all choosing different people. Okay, they're selling the bag.
It is a 4-way tie.
A 4-way tie? I don't know who voted me, but what are you thinking? I've been the person with them.
What are you thinking? Now she's mad funny. I'm not gonna lie. I can imagine her as a gamer really raging on games, bro.
The guard most down. There's so much detail in my stories.
I feel like
What are you
maybe
thinking?
we should have stopped because now all 4 of us are kind of turning our heads saying maybe the mole's out already.
You have 10 seconds to make your argument for why you should not be voted out.
Liars typically have their guard up, but I've been very vulnerable about my lived experience and what I had to go through, so yeah.
Great. I grew up playing soccer. I'm a golden gay, never had sex with a man. Serial dater, only dated women, and yeah, look at me. There's no way.
I'm gonna take it to the camera and just tell my girlfriend Allie, I love you so much. You're the light of my life. I'm gonna cry.
What the fuck? Yeah, get Claire out of here. She's talking to the camera, bro. What type of shit is that?
But I love being lesbian. Please, like, be inclusive. If you're someone who's judgmental, stop it, knock it off.
Sort of similar to Alyssa and Claire, but I think my emotions with my love of my wife and the hardships that she has gone through in her life, I think hopefully make it pretty clear that I am 100% lesbian.
You gotta get Claire out of here.
Golden gay as well.
Yes.
One of the things she said that stood out to me was she said, just look at me. I felt like, okay, she's dressing up.
Now, if it's really Maya, bro, I'm gonna be weak. What type of bottery am I watching?
How could you vote me? I am literally the blueprint. There's no way a straight girl can put on this sheep's clothing, like at all.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. If the lights
Yo, she looks like Stephanie McMahon. Yo, I've been like thinking about, like, who does she look like? And she looks like Stephanie McMahon.
turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the
Madness
lights
is turn
turn
red.
red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
3, 2, 1, green. If it's her,
It's not me. It's not me.
When I count down to 1, the mole will step forward and reveal themselves. 3, 2, 1.
I was gagged.
One of my really, really close friends is a lesbian, so
what the fuck? Nah, bro. Nah, she got me good.
talking to her a lot. She was asking her friends who are also.
No, I like, you know what? I hate these type of shits because, like,
So lesbian,
I got
and we were
bamboozled.
texting and chatting, and I was getting all the scoops and all the lingo and verbiage that I had no idea existed. I do work in children's content review, but I'm also an actor and an acting coach, so I pulled out some of those watermarks.
I had a feeling it was Mara, but that was completely depleted once Alyssa had loyalty for her. But it was truly so devastating and hard because I felt like we bonded.
See if they show the girls' socials. We can check the comments after.
I'm sorry, guys. You're so nice. I'm so sorry. I feel so happy that I won. I hope I didn't
I
offend
told you, like,
anybody. Sorry, guys. You're so nice. I'm so sorry.
like, bro, I told you, like, she was like, and you could. I feel like she was kind of giving that vibe.
I feel so happy that I won. I hope I didn't offend anybody during this process. I loved everybody that I met here, and I feel bad for lying, but not that bad because I just won. So.
Lesbians come in literally all different shapes, sizes, colors, styles, sexual preferences, all of the above.
As a lesbian and as a butch lesbian,
I can't believe they voted Maya out though. That's actually kind of, that's
I
crazy.
wanted to make it very clear that we also have like a little girl within ourselves and we're vulnerable.
I think
Oh, this is
everyone
insane.
is deserving of love, and some days you may not feel like it, but try to love yourself, try to love other people, and be kind.
I hope people
I fuck with Alyssa. She cool.
who are watching feel more supportive and know there's literally no difference between
Okay, I think this is the end. All right, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and tap into the Twitch.